Well, hello and welcome back to the tower. So, before we get started today, somebody in the comments asked me to record when I upgraded the lab. So, we're going to have a quick flashback to what happened when I upgraded the lab. So, somebody asked in the comments to see me upgrade the research for lab speed, so I actually meant to record this a little earlier. Usually I don't record these, but yeah, so here we go. And that is lab speed 95. Now I will actually go ahead and research this, and we'll come back. That's weird, it give me a pop-up. And go ahead and start this with our new lab speed 95. I think this is the last one for Black Hole Coin bonus. So, that's it. That's researching lab speed. That's not really too much to it, but there you go. Okay, and we're back. So, yeah, I was a little confused by that request because it's really not, in my opinion, not anything exciting. But that's what it is, and that's what happened. And as you can see, that was a couple days ago, so we're now researching 96. Now, I did make a mistake. I meant to make the video like since I was trying to make the video, I was going to make it like a couple days ago, or it wasn't a couple days, but it was like I think a day later. Basically, because I waited to record the video, like I didn't do it as soon as I could, and so we're kind of behind on 96. Theoretically, I should have more lab speed on 96 because I would have just immediately upgraded it rather than I did, but it is what it is. It's my fault because I basically forgot about it, and here we are. So, that said, not too much on the researches. Like, we're almost done with Golden Tower bonus 24. Attack speed's up to 77. I started doing the perk choice thing. I got health up to like 59 or something like that. We can take a look. And then I was like, oh, well, I'll start doing the perk stuff, I guess. I think I was mostly focused on the health and other stuff just because, like, perks don't work in the tournament, which does make sense, but I went down too far. And here it is. Oh, yes. So I got to 59. 60 will be the next one. I mean, it's a really cheap research, so it's good filler. I actually did start this, so it's going to be stuck at 5 days, even if we get some more lab speed in. But, I mean, there's only 4 levels left, so. Yeah, I was going to see if I was going to speed this up, but no, we'll just wait. It has 21 hours. I'll probably do it later. I end up, like, since, everything's about research now, I kind of end up, rather than trying to time stuff, which I honestly find pretty annoying, I just, like, when something's under a day, like, I check things first thing in the morning, and anything that's under a day, I just speed it up that day. So I'm not putting as much into lab speed as I could, but at the same time, like, most of these are, like 20 gems, 40 gems, so it's really not a lot, and as you can see from how long my researches are, it doesn't really happen that often. Like, this was like, I don't even know how long of a research this is. This was like 8 days. This was like, I don't know, like 2 weeks or something like that. It's so uncommon. It's honestly going to be a problem with the shorter researches, and this is why I wish we had the one deep queue, because like I really don't, like, I don't know, I don't want to deal with trying to do these, honestly. Like, I'm dreading this because I'm basically going to have to set timers. I mean, I'll do it, don't get me wrong, but I would rather just have a one deep queue so I can queue this up, queue the next research up, and then just, okay, at some point, come back, queue it just makes things easier. Or I could queue this research up, like, for example, I don't really have a great one going, but let's say first perk choice, right? Another strategy I could do would be I could queue this research up, then queue a longer research up behind it, and then when I go check on it again, just queue this research in front of it and queue up the longer research behind it, and just do that over and over again. So I don't really ever lose research time, you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. I also, at some point, want to get the buy multiplier. So yeah, lots of things there. Oh, I need to get the target priority. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do. And somebody in the comments did ask me about the respec. You have to actually research it. It's called Workshop Respec Level 1. Once you research this, you can respec. It costs, I think, 150 gems. I haven't researched it because my goal is just make one build and make it work and not respec all the time. not the most optimal strategy. That said, if you're paying attention, we do have 276 stones, which means I have actually been doing a decent job. We actually got first place for the first time in the Platinum Tournament, or the Platinum League, so hoorah! And I got it on April Fool's. So, yeah, that was a surprise getting that one. And then, so I actually have been doing a good job these last 2 weeks of joining the Platinum League, joining the Champion League, Platinum, and just making sure I actually get my reps in. Like I said, I did miss this Platinum League, but I was rewarded with a first place Gold League finish. Whether or not that's better, I don't know, but I mean, getting a first place Platinum League definitely was, this was very good. So, back to this. And yeah, we're just working on Death Wave now, so maybe we'll be able to upgrade it twice. The answer is yes. Okay, so it's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And then, so, oh, I have no stones at all left. We have 2 more upgrades with Death Wave, and then theoretically, well, it won't be theoretically, they just will be. Black Hole, Golden Tower, and Death Wave will all be in sync. And, yeah, I could even sync up inner landmines, but that's not really useful. And again, that's another research. Like, I was planning on, instead of doing the perk research, I was planning on actually working on, once I get this done, and if I can't do 25, because I think Golden Tower bonus 25 is like 700 gazillion coins. So I was like, well, if I can't afford 24, I can start working on, because what I wanted to do is research, let me find it, the Death Wave researches, because they're the same length, so it's like perfect. I can research both of these at the same time using 2 slots, and I don't have to worry about synchronization, because I only have to, well, I do, but I mean, since they're both at the same time, it cuts the amount of times I have to check on things. Hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. 2 researches that are the same duration is a lot better. It's just better to do them at the same time, because it's less checking you have to do, and that's really what my goal is here. I am kind of disappointed we can't do researches for ultimate weapons we don't have. I know that kind of like doesn't make sense, but I would like it for when you pick them out of the perk. I think that would be nice, for at least for some of them. Honestly, what was the one that drove me nuts? Yes, the missile board, the smart missile thing is, because like when you have to kill things with like smart missile, like not having missile barrage kind of makes it suck. But I mean, I can also see why you just can't do that. I probably also need to research the inner mines done. Like when I got the inner mine, this was so expensive. I was like, I'm not spending 200 million coins. And now this is like not expensive at all, so I probably should just pick it up. I don't think it's really that great of a research, but I mean, it's something we can do. So, alright, that covers from the research, and obviously we upgraded this. Now again, I don't want to really do too much here because of how expensive, how I'm so close to the next tier of the Golden Tower bonus, and I have no idea how expensive it is, so I'm probably not going to do anything with that. And my goal would be to replace these 2 researches with the black hole researches. That was my goal. Whether or not we'll achieve that goal, who knows. As far as the event goes, this was actually one of the easier events. I didn't have to do anything too goofy. I don't think there was, if there was the ultimate weapon thing, since I had chain lightning, it was super easy. I didn't have to go fishing for it. And I also had black hole, so I didn't have to go fishing. So this was super easy. This was like the easiest event I've ever done, and I like that. And that does mean I probably don't have enough juice to do anything in the event, because those damn skins are kind of expensive. Let me just check and make sure I'm not supposed to upgrade the bonus amount. Nope, we're saving up 580 to upgrade the range. I am also not super worried about my golden bot. Like, I know it's probably better to focus on my golden bot than this, but I've actually focused so much on my golden bot that it's actually in a really good place. I'm not upset about where my golden bot is. Let me put it that way. So I think it's fine. And like I said, these last gains, and really the only thing I would do is I would get range to 50, which of course, range 50 meters, that's actually really nice, and that's, sorry, I'm trying to eyeball this really quick on the sheet here. And that's about 1,800 points, and then it's just all the bonus stuff, so. And the bonus stuff is, like, it's not cheap, obviously. I probably have 380, 420, well, I'm not even going to try. I have probably a lot more left on the bonus, and then, like I said, you don't upgrade the frequency, because the frequency is 25 seconds, and you want to get Golden Tower down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so that's, 25 seconds is the perfect multiplier. So it'll stack with your Golden Tower, so you don't even care about frequency. Now, I don't know if that changes with frequency, and there's like a research for the Coinbot now. I don't know if you can actually pump the frequency up to 20.5 seconds. I haven't done the math on this because I don't know how far this research goes. And this frequency. Though this is expressed as a percentage, which is weird. And the other thing, if you look at the event, it is expressed as minus seconds. So 0.5% would be a tenth of a second off for each research. And again, like, you have to basically be able to get it down to where it syncs up. And I don't know if you can do that or not. So that kind of covers the state of my research. We know the state of my cards, and we also know the state of everything here. And again, I'm just kind of like, once I get this Golden Tower bonus 25 out of the way, which I think is my most expensive research, I will be, and as you can see, I have Black Hole Coin bonus 20. I will be able to be so much more liberal with how I spend my coins, at least for a little bit. So I'm kind of just being conservative for now. I mean, obviously, we're getting close to a lot of things. We're closing in on finishing up lab speed. I mean, this is 96. There's only 96 to 99. So we only have 4 levels left. That frees up like, the biggest thing to me is that frees up a slot. And I know it doesn't really pay for itself for like a really long time, but like, the short-term gain of researching something else to me would only matter if you're like, oh, I'm only going to play this game for 6 months. I don't know how long I'm going to play this game, so I'm going to be invested in a long-term strategy. So that's why. But again, like, it's almost done anyways. And most recommend you go to 50 to 70, and really going from 70 to here. Yeah, it took a while, and like, it did get slowed down, like when I had to buy the new cards and stuff like that, but it really wasn't that bad. I really, like, even if the gains aren't apparent, like, you're going to get a lot of gains just by rushing things, because, like, there's nothing left for me to spend gems on. All I can do is rush research and occasionally buy new cards. And, like, the last card I got, the Landmine Stun, it got, like, nerfed to hell and back. And I didn't even use it. I just have it here. I think it doesn't stun bosses anymore, so it's kind of like, oh, I guess there's no point to that anymore. So maybe I'm wrong. You can let me know in the comments. I don't know. I do regret buying the Thunderbot. I really regret. It's not like it's a bad bot, but it's like, why did I unlock that when I could just focused on my golden boy? Oh well. Oops. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes, I didn't mean to click that, but yes, I did max that research, which is important. That said, oh, I can show you the new skins I got, because I got the Easter Bunny. And I got this background. And I never use a background, and honestly, like, I don't care. I really like the Shuriken compared to all of them. I'm just happy with my Shuriken. But I bought it for the tiny little bit of coin bonus. You know, everything counts. So, that said, once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.